Welcome to Poetry Changes Lives, my book of poetry, history, thought for the day. They all meet in this one book. Here it is. It's available on Amazon or from the poetrychangeslives.com website. I think it makes a really good Christmas present, you know. It's just a benign little few moments every day. It gives you a poem, something to think about, and a historical event. Read it every day just for a minute or two, turn you into an interesting person. Today, for example, I'm talking about King Richard I of England, who in 1192 was captured on this day on his way home from the Crusades in the Holy Land. He was hurrying to come home to his country. He could have gone by ship, which would have taken longer, but he decided to go across Europe, which was quite a dangerous thing to do, with just a small band of comrades. He went in disguise, and he was recognized apparently because they stopped at an inn in a remote part of Austria, and he demanded roast chicken for his meal, which was quite unusual in those days, and it raised suspicions. He was captured and ransomed. He was imprisoned. Eventually, the entire nation of England had to ransom him for the huge amount of 150,000 marks, which in those days was roughly equivalent to the entire taxation revenue of England for 1 year. And everyone had to contribute to this extraordinarily heavy tax that was imposed to ransom King Richard. And monasteries had to give up their entire income for a year. Churches had to sell their valuables. It was a terrible imposition. King Richard himself is quoted as saying, "I would sell London if somebody would find me a buyer to pay for this." And the phrase "king's ransom" probably arose at that time. Well, Richard was eventually ransomed, but didn't spend much time in England. He much preferred living in France, actually. Well, that's as it may. Puts me in mind of the song I'm going to quote today, which is the French old marching song, Auprès de ma blonde, which has a wonderful verse. It's basically the voice of a French lady mourning or missing her captured husband, who was in the French army, who was imprisoned by the Dutch, who at the time were fighting the French. And the song goes, "Que donnerait ma belle pour revoir votre mari?" What would you give to see your husband again? And she says, "Oh, I would give Versailles, Paris, and Saint-Denis. Je donnerais Versailles, Paris et Saint-Denis auprès de ma blonde, qu'il fait bon, fait bon, fait bon, auprès de ma blonde, qu'il fait bon dormir." Such a beautiful song, and I love that. The voice of the 16th or 17th century French lady. Well, on this day I give thanks for all who are prepared to show their love by doing things in a practical way. Thanks for listening.